Okay, so just finding that comfortable position on your mat. Closing the eyes. And just knowing, coming to the point of stretch and not pain. So doing what your body needs, knowing I'm just doing a suggestion. But just start to connect with your breath here. So as you inhale, feel the ribcage rise and expand, pushing into the earth. And as you exhale, feel the body release, falling heavier to the mat. And just staying with that connection. Ribcage rises and expands on your inhales. Body releases on your exhales. Finding that connection, notice how your body feels as the mind softens. The breath is steady. Knowing it's the start of a new week. A new day. And as you wake up and take this class, doing your practice, just think of something that you're grateful for. Maybe it's this next 60 minutes. Maybe the cup of coffee afterwards. Maybe the sunshine. Whatever that thing is that brings you joy, brings gratitude. Honoring that for your practice today. So taking a deep inhale to honor your joy. And then exhale to let it go. We're going to do 3 rounds of breath together. So take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. Again, deep inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. And just coming back to your natural breath. We're going to start to bend our knees if they aren't already. So start to bring the soles of the feet to the earth. Knees are bent. We're going to place our right ankle on top of our left knee and grabbing behind the left thigh. So finding your figure four stretch. If you need a modification, keep that left foot planted and just start to press the right knee towards the front of your mat. So knowing you have options, but lengthen through the crown. Maybe there's a slight tuck of your chin as your shoulders release to the earth. Unclenching the jaw. And then maybe start to press the right elbow to the inside of your right thigh, deepening the stretch. Or if your foot is planted, you can press that right hand into the right knee. So again, going to where your body needs. And as you press that right leg away, notice where your tension's going. Is it back in the shoulders or in your jaw? Maybe it's in the hips this time. Maybe it's in your breath. Releasing the left foot back to the earth. Keep your right ankle on top of your left knee. Arms go out to a T. Drop the knees to the left and look over your right shoulder. So try to plant that right foot to the earth and the right knee goes towards the sky. If you want a little more here, you can maybe grab your right ankle, bring it closer to your left hip. But again, just listening to your body. Finding what feels good for you. Slowly start to come back to center. Keep that ankle on top of the knee. Left arm goes back to a T and drop the knees to the right. Look over your left shoulder. So try staying in that figure four if you can. Or just simply finding a twist that works for you. Slowly start to come back to center. Releasing the right foot to the earth. And then bring the left ankle towards your right knee. Again, you can stay here if this is good, or maybe grab behind your right thigh. Maybe the side will be a little different. Spine is long as you tuck the chin. Shoulders fall towards the earth. Softening the jaw. And then when you're ready, maybe start to press that left elbow to the inside of the left thigh. Or if your right foot is planted, pressing that left hand towards the inside of your left knee. Notice where the tension's going. Maybe the site is different. Breathing deeper into the stretch. We're going to release the right foot back to the earth. Left ankle stays on top of the knee. Arms go out to a T. Drop the knees to the right. Look over your left shoulder. Keep that left foot towards the earth if you can. Knee towards the sky. And if you want a little bit more, grabbing your left ankle, bring it closer to your right hip. But try to keep that left foot planted. Opening up the hips. Slowly start to come back to center. Arms go back to a T. And then drop the knees to the left. Look over your right shoulder. Again, finding that twist. Finding the breath. Slowly start to come back through center. Release the left ankle or left foot back to the earth. Bring the feet closer to the hips, about hip distance apart. Or bring the arms down astride the body. Lengthen through your spine. We're going to take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, start to tuck the tailbone, lift the hips, activate the glutes, moving one vertebrae at a time. Inhaling at the top to hold and expand. And then exhale, release all the way back to the earth. Nice and controlled. Again, deep inhale to hold. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, lift the hips. Thighs are nice and strong, glutes are active. Inhale to expand, push the knees towards the front of your mat. Exhale, release all the way back down to the earth, one vertebrae at a time. Doing one more round. Inhale to hold. Exhale to roll. Inhale to expand. Exhaling to release. Once you've made it back to your mat, just bring your knees into your chest. Gently rocking from side to side, or if it feels good to take your knees into a circle, you can. If you're going in circles, reversing your direction. And when your back says it's ready, you can either roll to a side or rock up. And we're going to find our tabletop. So readjusting on your mat. So the wrists come underneath the shoulders, knees come under your hips. Neutral spine, drawing the belly in. We're going to inhale to drop the belly, bring the heart forward, look towards the sky. And as you exhale, rounding, coiling the belly, pushing the earth away to let the head hang. So moving with the breath, inhale, drop the belly, heart comes forward. Exhale, round, coil the spine, push the earth away, look towards your thighs. So moving in your cat and cow, inhale through your cow, shoulders are soft. Exhale, rounding through your kitty cat, activating the belly. So just doing a couple rounds here, maybe adding any organic movement that feels good, but staying with your breath connection. Warming up the spine. Feeling what feels good for your body. We're going to do one more each way wherever you are. Coming back to your neutral spine. We're going to bump our hips to the right, look over your left shoulder, try to find your left foot. Having that nice C stretch in that side body. Start to come back through center. And then bump the hips left, look over your right shoulder. Slowly start to come back to center. Readjusting the hands and the shoulders. Fingers are spread nice and wide. Activating through the arms. We're going to tuck the toes, belly draws in, and then lift the hips to the sky, finding your first down dog. Walking it out. Bending the knees. And again, doing whatever feels good here in your down dog. Maybe you want to drop the hips from side to side. Just warming up the hamstrings. Coming back to center, we're going to inhale the heels towards the sky. Exhale, release them to the earth. Shoulders are soft. Again, deep inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, release. One more time, inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, release and hold. So there might be a soft bend in your knees. Try to draw the belly towards the ribs and the hips towards the sky. Let the shoulders release to let the head hang. We're going to inhale the right leg to the sky. So shoulders stay square. We're going to bend the knee, open up the hip. So try dropping your right armpit towards the earth and take 3 big circles with your right knee. And reverse in your direction. Straighten out your right leg and release. Inhale your left leg to the sky. So shoulders stay square. Bend your left knee, open up the hip. Try dropping your right armpit towards the earth and 3 big circles with your knee. And reverse in your direction. Straighten out your left leg and release. Walking it out. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, bring it all the way through to find your lunge. So make sure the ankle is directly underneath the knee. We're going to lengthen throughout the lunge. So lengthen the spine and then drop the knee. Release the back toes. If you have blocks, you can use them here. But we're going to inhale, extend your spine. Exhale, push your hips back. Again, inhale, coming forward, straight spine, shoulders are soft. Exhale, push the hips back. One more time, inhale, forward. Exhale, back and hold. So squeezing the thighs. Feel the right hip shift back and the left hip come forward. And then maybe rounding the forehead towards your knee. So actively squeezing your thighs. Feeling your legs work. We're going to come back to center. Tuck the back toes. 3-legged dog. Right leg to the sky. Bend the knee. Open up your hip. Maybe this time look underneath your left armpit to find your right foot. Straighten out your right leg and release. Walking it out. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, bring it all the way through. Find your lunge. Again, lengthen, ankles underneath the knee. Then drop the back knee and release the toes. Inhale, extend your spine. Exhale, push your hips back. Again, inhale, extend, shoulders are soft. Exhale, push the hips back. One more time, inhale. Exhale, push the hips back and hold. Squeeze the thighs, feather right hip forward. Left hip comes back. Rounding the forehead down. Notice the breath. Thighs are active and strong. Slowly start to come back to center. Tucking your back toes, 3-legged dog, left leg to the sky. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Maybe look underneath the right armpit, finding your left foot. Straighten out your left leg and release. Walking it out. We're going to inhale the right leg to the sky. Exhale, bring it all the way through, find your lunge. So staying in your high lunge, so find that length. Back thigh reaches towards the sky. We're going to take a deep inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to round it to a kitty cat spine, rounding, coiling in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round, front knee stays bent. Inhale. One more time, round. Coming back to your lunge, we're going to walk the hands to the left and find a wide-legged forward fold. Let the head hang. Toes point towards the side of your mat. Maybe grabbing the back of your thighs, calves, ankles. Whatever feels good in your forward fold. Maybe the knees are softly bent. We're going to release our hands to the earth. Hands come underneath the shoulders. We're going to inhale, halfway lift, extend your spine, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Again, inhale, halfway lift, extend. Exhale, fold. One more time, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. So toes start slightly pointing out. Then we're just going to lunge side to side. So finding your lunge, shifting back and forth. Again, going as deep as you like. Maybe the slower you go, the more stretch you get. But just opening the inner thighs. And then we're going to end towards the side lunge, towards the back of your mat, towards that left side. We're going to walk our hands around, find your lunge. You should be facing the back of your mat. Right thigh goes towards the sky. We're going to inhale, extend your spine. Exhale, round, coil in the belly. Again, inhale, extend. Exhale, round. One more time, inhale. Exhale, round. Coming back to center, taking your front leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open up the hip. So maybe this time you want to drop to that opposite elbow, so to the right forearm. Come back up to your hand, extend the left leg long, and release. Walking it out. We're going to inhale the right leg to the sky. Exhale all the way through, find your lunge. Again, back thigh goes towards the sky. We're going to inhale, extend. Exhale, round, coil in the belly. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Coming back to your lunge, walk the hands to the left, wide-legged forward fold. So from here, we're going to point our toes out, heels come in. We're going to bend a lot, sink the hips, and we're going to rise to our goddess pose. So hips go towards the floor, draw the belly in, shoulders come down. Maybe start swaying side to side, feeling the hips open. Maybe want to put a little balance in there. We're going to come back to center, holding your goddess pose. So bringing the elbows towards your ribs. Find the breath. We're going to inhale to rise, straighten the legs, take the arms to the sky. Exhale, come down to your goddess. Inhale to rise. Exhale, sink. So finding the breath, finding your movement. Staying with this if you like. If you want to add a little bit more, you can maybe exhale, sweep to the earth, but keep the chest lifted. Inhale to rise. So finding what works for you. Maybe you want to alternate back and forth, but keeping the belly engaged as you sink the hips. Stretching as you reach to the sky. On your next exhale, we're going to come back to our goddess pose. So again, maybe readjusting, shoulders are soft, drawing the belly in. We're going to cartwheel our hands towards the front of your mat. Find your lunge. So taking the front leg towards the sky, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open up your hip. Again, you can drop to that right forearm or this round. If you want, flip the dog. Take the left foot behind you, heart towards the sky. If you're flipping your dog, bring the left hand to your heart. Look down at the earth, three-legged dog. And release, walking it out. We're going to inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale all the way through to your lunge. Back thigh is lifted. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale to extend. Exhale, round. Coming back to center. Walk the hands to the right, finding a wide-legged forward fold. So going to circle the other way now. This time, toes point out, heels turn in. The hips, bend the knees. We're going to take our hands to the insides of the knees or thighs. And as we do that, we're going to push them away as we sit tall. So again, sinking the hips, shoulders are soft. We're going to take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, drop your left shoulder towards your right knee. Push the opposite thigh away. Inhale through center, belly is engaged. Exhale, right shoulder to the left knee. Push that right thigh away. Find the breath. Inhale through center. Exhale to the side. So again, going with your breath, finding your stretch. On your inhales, your core is engaged. On the exhales, pushing the opposite thigh away, finding that deeper stretch. Maybe you can start to feel it in the legs. We're going to do one more each way, wherever you are. Coming back to center, and then come back to your goddess pose. So maybe you're feeling it into the thighs. We're going to lift the right heel. Release it back to the earth. Lift your left heel. And release. Lift both heels. Don't forget to breathe. Release the heels towards the earth. Cartwheel the hands towards the back of your mat. Find your lunge. So right foot forward, left foot back. We're going to inhale, extend your spine. Exhale, coil in. Again, inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Coming back to center, right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open up the hip. And maybe drop that left forearm to the earth this round. Or if you feel like flipping your dog, you can. Coming back up to the hands, extend the right leg long. And release. Walking it out. I'm like a deep breather over here. Sorry, guys. We're going to inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale all the way through. We're going to inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, round, coil in the belly. Again, inhale, extend. Exhale, round, squeeze the thighs. Inhale back to center. Walk the hands to the right, wide-legged forward fold. Again, staying here for a moment. We're bringing the toes so they're parallel with the side of your mat. Maybe grabbing the backs of the calves, thighs, ankles. Finding your stretch. Send the hands back to the earth. Take the left hand, place it underneath your head, and take the fingertips towards the right side of your mat. Then we're going to sweep the right side to the sky. So soft bend in the knees so you don't hyperextend, but just finding a twist. We're going to release the right hand back to the earth. Hand comes underneath the face, fingers point towards your left, and then sweep the left arm to the sky. Don't forget to breathe. Releasing the left hand back to the earth. Hands come underneath your shoulders. We're going to inhale, halfway lift, extend your spine. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale, halfway lift, exhale, fold. One more time, inhale, exhale, fold. We're gonna walk the hands towards the front of your mat, finding your lunge. Taking the front leg towards the sky, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open up your hip. Again, you can drop to that forearm, or you can flip your dog. Heart goes towards the sky, right hand towards the front of your mat. Bring the hand back to the heart, look down at the earth, three-legged dog. And release, walking it out. We're going to inhale, come forward to your plank. Release the knees, release the toes, and sink back to a child's pose, hips to heels, forehead to the earth. Just find your breath. We're going to come back up to a half plank. So wrists are under, or the shoulders are over your wrist. Belly draws in. The spine is long. We're going to take a deep inhale. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, back up. Exhale, sink the hips, child's pose. Following the breath. Inhale, forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. So just going with your breath here. Working in the shoulders a little bit. Doing what feels good for your body. Doing two more. And on your next one, on your exhale, we're going to lower all the way to the earth, coming down to our bellies. So from here, we're going to take the left arm out to a T. So make sure your palm faces the earth. That's important here. The right hand comes underneath your shoulder. We're going to bend your right knee. And then we're going to roll to your left side. So again, that palm faces the earth. Bring that right foot behind your left thigh. And release the head towards the earth. So finding a gentle shoulder stretch. Slowly start to roll back to your belly. Bring the left hand underneath your shoulder. Right arm out to a T, palm faces the earth. Bend your left knee. And again, rolling to your right side. That left foot drops behind the right thigh. Head releases to the earth. Start to roll back to center. Bring our hands underneath our forehead. So from here, toes press into the mat, forehead to the hands. Drawing the belly in, so the tailbone goes towards the earth. We're going to inhale to lift the right thigh. Holding here, make sure the belly's in to protect your lower back. And release. Again, belly is engaged. Inhale, lift the left thigh. And release. Drawing the belly in. Inhale, lift both thighs. Forehead stays towards the hands. And release. This time, belly draws in. Tailbone to the earth. We're going to inhale, lift the hands and lift the head and lift the legs. So working the back. We're going to follow the breath. We're going to inhale, extend the right arm out, look towards that side wall. Exhale to center. Inhale, left arm out. Exhale, center. So find the breath. Inhale to the side, opening up. Exhale back. Inhale to open. Exhale. Maybe try to lift on your inhales and release a little bit on your exhales. So working the core, working the back. Finding the breath. We're going to do one more each way. And then coming back to center and release. Hands underneath the shoulders. Press back to your hands and knees. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Down dog, walk in and out. Finding the breath. We're going to walk our hands back towards our feet. So bending the knees, finding a forward fold. Maybe grabbing opposite elbows, swaying side to side. Releasing your forward fold here, releasing the hands. We're going to inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Again, inhale, extend your spine. Exhale, back. One more time, inhale, extend. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees a lot. We're going to inhale the arms to the sky. And then exhale, hands to heart. So coming into our tree pose. So weight heaviest to your left foot. Toes are spread wide. We're bringing the right into a kickstand. So notice your left hip. If it starts to come out, drawing it in strong through the belly. Hands come to the heart. So finding a focal point somewhere above the heart. And when you're ready, finding your tree. Simply staying here. You bring the foot to the calf or to the inside of your thigh, but stay off of your knee. So anything right here is a big no-no. So above or below. Different arm positions can stay at the heart. Coming out to a T. Maybe take the arms overhead, fingers spread wide, pinkies turned in. Or even overhead into completion. So knowing these are all just options. So finding where you need to be. Belly draws towards your ribs and the shoulders draw towards the earth. Feel the muscles squeeze to your standing leg bone. We're going to bring the hands to our heart. And then slowly start to bring that right knee in to 90 degrees. We're going to take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to start to kick that foot back, extend the arms long. Inhale, come back to center, pull the knee through 90 degrees. Exhale, extend long. Again, you can keep the hands at the heart the whole entire time. But finding where you need to be. On this next one, we're going to hold our warrior three. Arms can go out long. arms to a T or back behind into that airplane. But try drawing your right hip towards the earth, squeezing your thighs. Slowly start to come back to center, hands to the heart, knee to 90 degrees. And release, shaking it out. So switching sides, weight heavy to the right. Again, drawing your right hip in, left foot into a kickstand, open up the hip, hands to the heart. Finding your focal point. And when you're ready, finding your tree. Knowing that this side might be a little different. Maybe you want to try something different, but staying off of your knee. Knowing that your balance changes side to side, moment to moment. Strong through the core, soft through the shoulders. Feeling the right glute work. Start to bring the hands down to your heart if they're not there. Then start to slowly bring your left knee into your 90 degrees. Staying here if you like, or adding that movement, taking a deep inhale. Exhale, kick the leg back, extend the arms out. Inhale, come forward, 90 degrees. Exhale, out. Inhale. And on this next one, we're going to hold that warrior three. Again, finding the arms that work for you. Left hip drops, squeeze. Slowly start to come back to center. Bring that left knee to 90 degrees. And release, shaking it out. We're going to inhale the arms to the sky. And then exhale, forward fold. Coming down to our hands and knees. We're going to inhale, drop the belly, bring the heart forward, look towards the sky. Exhale, round through your kitty cat, coil in the belly. We'll do one more each way. Inhale through your cow. Exhale through your kitty cat. And then coming back to center. Take the legs out to the side, come down to your sit bones. Scoot up to the front edge of your mat. Knees are bent. Squeezing the thighs, extend the arms out. Sitting nice and tall, we're going to take a deep inhale. Exhale, hinge back about halfway. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Straight spine. Inhale. And then exhale, lower all the way to the earth. Nice and controlled. Once you've landed to the mat, bring your knees into your chest. Give a nice little hug, maybe gently rock side to side. If it feels good, taking the knees into a circle. Make sure you go both directions. Coming back to center, we're going to take our feet towards the sky, so keep your knees bent. Finding happy baby, grabbing behind the thighs, calves, ankles, or feet. So actively pulling the thighs towards the earth, and just close your eyes here. Maybe your body wants to rock side to side, finding what feels good in this position. And just coming back to center, again, keeping your eyes closed. But we're going to hold here in stillness. So actively pulling the thighs towards the earth, shoulders release. As your spine lengthens, maybe tuck the chin, but release the jaw. And just notice, are you inhaling completely and exhaling everything out? Maybe notice where your tension's going. Maybe it's in the hips. Are you shrugging your shoulders? Are you clenching your jaw? But knowing as humans, holding in stillness is the hardest thing. We want to find movement because we're uncomfortable. Find movement because silence is uncomfortable. But just hold here, eyes are closed. Just notice what you notice and placing no judgment. Start to release the feet. Again, bring your knees into your chest. Gently rock side to side. Coming back to center. We're going to extend the left leg long. Keep the right knee in. Take the right foot towards the sky. Hands are behind your thigh, pointing and flexing your foot. Rotating the ankle if you like. And reversing your direction. We're going to bend the knee. Bring the left hand to the outside of the knee, right arm out to a T. Twisting to the left and look over your right shoulder. So just finding a supine twist here. Whatever feels good for you. Shoulders release to the earth. Body starts to soften. And then maybe with every breath, you can deepen into your twist. Slowly start to come back to center. Bring your knees into your chest. We're going to place a hand on each knee and take your knees into opposite circles, making a figure 8. So one goes forward, one goes back. And then reversing your direction. Coming back to center. Extend the right leg to the earth, left leg to the sky. And bring the hands behind the thigh, pointing and flexing your foot. Maybe drawing circles with the ankle. And reversing your direction. We're going to bend the knee. Bring the right hand to the outside of the knee, left arm out to a T. Twisting right and looking over your left shoulder. Again, this side might be a little different, but try releasing the shoulders to the earth and finding what feels good for you. Softening the breath. Maybe using the breath to deepen into your twist. Slowly bring the knees into your chest one last time. Give a nice little hug. Maybe rounding the forehead towards the knees. Whatever feels good here. And releasing back to the earth. Feet come to the earth, keeping your knees bent. We're going to roll to our left side. So bring the left arm underneath the head for support and extend the right arm out long. We're going to inhale to open up, dropping to your right shoulder, looking over the shoulder. And then exhaling to close. Find the breath. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. And on your next one, we're going to open and hold, finding another gentle twist. Releasing the shoulders to the earth, looking over the right arm. Taking a deep inhale. Exhale to close. Rolling on to your right side. Again, bring the right arm underneath the head for support. Extending the left arm out long. Inhale to open up, dropping to your shoulder. Exhale to close. Find the breath. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. And on your next one, we're going to open and hold. Looking over your left shoulder. Releasing to the earth. Taking a deep inhale. And then exhaling to close. Rolling onto your backs. Extend the legs long. And take the arms overhead to find your full body stretch. As the ribcage rises and expands, feel the shoulders melt into the earth. Acting like someone's pulling at your wrist and at your ankles, lengthening the body. And doing the 3 rounds of breath together. So take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. Again, deep inhale. Exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Start to bring the arms down astride your body. Coming to your final Shavasana. So finding that position that feels comfortable for you. If you have any lower back issues, I suggest bending your knees. Take the feet out mat distance wide. Let the knees fall to the center of the body. So just finding that position. Coming back to your breath. And just coming back to that thing that sparks your joy, the thing you have gratitude towards. Taking a deep inhale to honor it. And then exhale to let it go. When your mind wanders, come back to your breath. Relaxing the forehead. Relaxing the jaw. Taking the tongue off the roof of the mouth. Releasing the shoulders and arms. Maybe palms roll open towards the sky. Releasing the hips and thighs. Maybe calves and toes roll out. Start to bring awareness back to the body. Wiggle the toes and fingers. Maybe gently rocking the head from side to side. Bending the knees if they aren't already. Just bring the knees into your chest. Again, gently rocking side to side, or take the knees into a circle, whatever feels good for your back. Reversing the circles if you're drawing the knees that way. And then when your back says it's ready, you can either roll to a side or rocking up. And meeting me in easy seated pose. Bring the hands to the heart, closing the eyes. Thank yourself for taking an hour for you today. Thank your body. Namaste. I'll unmute you guys here.